In 1888, the streets of London were hiding a monster. His real name was unknown, his face was unknown. And even today, more than 130 years later, people still argue about who he really was. The world remembers him as Jack the Ripper. He hunted in Whitechapel, a poor and dangerous district in the East End of London. At night, the streets were dark, crowded, and full of people trying to survive. Many women there lived in extreme poverty, and some worked as prostitutes just to pay for a bed for the night. And those were the women Jack the Ripper targeted. Between August and November of 1888, at least 5 women were murdered. They became known as the Canonical Five, the 5 victims most strongly linked to Jack the Ripper. The murders were brutal, and the killer seemed to disappear into the fog every single time. Police searched the streets, questioned suspects, and followed clues, but they never caught him. No fingerprints, no cameras, no modern DNA testing. Just fear, rumors, and letters sent to the police and newspapers. One of those letters was signed with a name that would become infamous forever. Jack the Ripper. For decades, people believed the truth had died with him. But recently, one suspect returned from history. His name was Aaron Kosminski. Kosminski was a Polish immigrant and barber who lived in Whitechapel around the time of the murders. He was actually suspected by police back then, but they never had enough evidence to charge him. Then came the modern claim. A researcher named Russell Edwards said DNA from a shawl allegedly connected to victim Catherine Eddowes pointed to Aaron Kosminski. Suddenly, headlines around the world said Jack the Ripper had finally been identified. But here's the problem. Many experts still don't believe the case is truly solved. Some say the shawl may not even be confirmed evidence from the crime scene. And others question whether DNA that old can prove anything with certainty. So was Aaron Kosminski really Jack the Ripper? Maybe. But officially, the killer was never caught. And that's what makes this case so terrifying. A man walked through the streets of London, killed again and again, became one of the most famous murderers in history, and then vanished without ever being truly unmasked. So what was Aaron Kosminski Jack the Ripper? Or is the real killer's name still buried somewhere in Whitechapel?